wanna walk. I see dead people.
Make me swim, make me holler.
Yes, this is that gym right here. Y'all, I just had me a good old dance party. I'm driving to Charlotte. I'm approaching Greensboro. So I still got a little hump. I got a little hump to go. This was a nice little ride, let me tell you. I'm in Mebane right now. So I'm just passing the outlets. I might need to pay them a visit on the way back. Or if depending on what time I leave. I'm not staying, I'm just going. I'm gonna go check out my cousin while I'm there. Cause she's never in town when I go to Charlotte. Maybe one time she might have been there. I'm gonna go check her out because she's in town. And I'm going to meet up with Keta. And then I'm gonna meet up with another lovely YouTuber. She's more of a TikToker. And she lives out here as well. So I'm gonna go hang out with the ladies if she has time. I know it's her birthday weekend and whatnot, so we will see. Oh my God, I'm sorry about the lighting, y'all. The sun is giving today. That didn't do much, but I wanted to just come in and chit chat with you guys, let you know I'm on my way to the good old city of Charlotte. Gonna get my eggs and waffles on, good brunch, little wing, little mocktail. I'm trying to cut down, y'all. Let me tell you something, them mocktails got sugar in them. Sheesh. But nevertheless, we have a little cocktail here and there. We working, getting it right. I told you in the last vlog how we doing. Everything has to be done in moderation. We're not living a crazy strict life. I can't do it. Okay, it's got to come up a little slower than the next, that's all. But pay attention. So I do have my makeup on. She'll be nice and melted by the time I get there. I have my two little outfits dangling on this thing, on this plastic hanger I got here. Give myself some options. I got my shoes floating on the seat, and I got my bag up here. And that's it. I'm just gonna change at my cousin's house depending on what time I get there. I gave myself an hour wiggle room in the event, I bump into some traffic or, an accident happened. I gave myself some time. So, yeah. But if I get too close, I'll just change at, somewhere. And my cousin, she's working the polls. She's really into politics and the political world and all of that stuff. So they doing early voting. So she's been, at her sites and stuff. So I told her I'm going to come to one of your sites and change, honey. Let me know where you at so I can use the restroom. But let me get back into my dance party. I was supposed to listen to a podcast. That did not happen. I had started last night. Them podcasts, they be like an hour and a half. They be long. I'm in the 30-minute, 15-minute room. They be having conversations. So, I started yesterday. It was so good. So good, so good, so good. And, yeah. I want to finish it up, but the way I'm feeling right now, I need to be like this. My hands need to be up in the air, one hand on the wheel, one hand up in the air, away from these cars, and I'm just jamming. That's how they be right now. So let me do that because I want to miss my Charlotte exit, because I gotta make sure I'm going to right, over here.
When I get your call, I'm all choked up. Can't believe you called my phone.
This is Lionel Richie right here. If you know, you know. This is childhood for real right here. He had a whole accent. let the music play, oh play, oh play.
Know that these are the breaks.
Nah, baby, nah, baby, nah, baby. Woo! Boy, I tell you, this ride, I got about 52 minutes left. I have not listened to an ounce of a podcast. I have been jamming all the way. All the way. Good times, good times, good times. Yo, that playlist came from a friend of mine. She had a birthday party and she just made a playlist, kind of like, you know, just the music to keep the crowd going or whatever. I had to ask for it because it was one song I heard and I said, that a playlist? And she was like, yeah. I said, can I have it? But I didn't even know what else was on the playlist. But baby, she got some good jams on there. Childhood, Bobby, yes. But makeup is still looking good. That's what's important. Yo, everybody out here is driving real nice, real good. You know, everybody's staying in their lane. And you got little fast ones. They know how to get over because they can't take it no more. But for the most part, everybody is just driving how they need to be driving. And I'm appreciative of that. Okay? The lighting has been going in and out. I've had some good moments. I've had some bad moments. We have to see how this play back. Right now, I'm having an okay moment. Okay? This is okay. Some moments are amazing. The lighting is just like superb. Like superb. Like when I'm by a tree, it's good. It's good. Like right now, it's good. My car hasn't told me I need to take a break because I know last time I was riding out here, it was like, you need to take a coffee break. The whole damn coffee mug popped up on the screen. I was like, what? But I guess I'm not. I've only been driving, well, it'll be 2 hours. Well, it's been over. Well, it'll be 2 hours, yeah. 2.5 hours. Yeah. But yeah, y'all been riding with your girl. We going to Charlotte together. Y'all been seeing some scenery. See, I know how to take y'all on a good road trip. I ain't gonna leave y'all out. I ain't gonna leave y'all out. But this was definitely a good ride. A good ride. It wasn't boring. The music, of course. And the scenery, you know. Certain places where you drive out here, it's like 2 lanes. Like I hate driving on 64. I hate driving 95 in certain areas because it's boring. It's just straight boring. This is not boring. See the trees, the leaves is changing. This looks so cute. I'm not a full person. I'm not a full person. But let me get back into my music. Oh, I almost broke my camera. Lord. I hope it's not broke. I hope this is recording. I had to give y'all one more. Let me turn y'all. You know you got to slow down.
Bobby.
I made it.
I'm like, I'm so excited. He's like, okay, I get it.
Look at her.
You excited? Oh, I'm sorry.
Good birthday.
So sorry. I'm so excited.
I'm sorry. This looks really good. Thank you. You didn't need to ask me.
The pizza part. Yes. Absolutely.
What is up, y'all? I am back home. I know I didn't get a lot of footage. I know I did not get a lot of footage. I just woke up, cleaned my face. My voice is still sounding crazy. I don't want to talk too loud because people are still asleep. But I had such a good time. One thing I will never do again is drive to Charlotte and drive back that same day. My body can't take it. Can't take it. So it took me 2.5 hours to get there. which is like record timing for me because normally it takes around 3 hours, you know, a little 3:15 or whatever. But coming home, it definitely took 3 because it was so much more traffic out there. But I just want to kind of recap a little bit. Again, don't mind the road. I just got up. I took my do-rag off so the line can come out my head. And apparently the line didn't come out my head all day yesterday. I kept seeing it in my pictures, but I don't know. But nevertheless, what was I going at? I'm just got so much to say to y'all. I got a brain fog. I tell you, life for me right now is just out of control. But I got there. Okay, so let's do that. If you hear Stink, she just got up. She came out here and stretched, but she's gonna be walking back and forth. She gotta get her walk on. So I got there. I went to my cousin's house. I went there, talked to her for a little bit. We talked for maybe about 45 minutes. Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour. And I changed my clothes. And then she lived a mile, 1.4 miles from the place, which was amazing. Here comes Stink, y'all. She has it's a bed here, right down here. She got a bed over there. She got a bed in the front room, and she got a bed back here. What you doing that? Because she'll start getting her lick on, and I'm trying to tell a story. So I got there with my cousin house, like I said, went to the thing. I'm walking, and I'm not walking. I drove to the place. So I'm driving, and I see a park on the street. I'm like, boom, this is perfect, parking on the street. But something didn't feel right with me parking on the street. I was like, if I park on the, hey. Hey. Get out of here with that. Yeah, she going back in her room. She has a room back there. Stink has her own quarters back there. But I said I didn't want to park in the park on the street. I didn't want to park on the street because I don't know why. And it was like I had to download the app and do all this other nonsense. I said I don't even like download this app. I'm not coming back to Charlotte no time soon. And if I do, I won't be doing this app again. So I was like, I just didn't feel like doing the app. So I went in the parking deck, and I was a little bit confused how the parking deck worked. So I went in the parking deck, found somebody that did not speak an ounce of English. He was like, parky, let's go parky. I said, all right, let me go parky. So I go upstairs, a plethora of parking. So I parked on one side, but didn't feel right the way I came in. I knew that wasn't the way. If I went down, it would lead me to where I needed to be. So when I'm driving around, I got out the car and I looked out, and I was like, okay, I'll park right here, I'm good. So I got me a good parking spot, came down, boom, right out. And I'm reading the numbers on these buildings. I'm like, this is not the number that I'm supposed to be at. My good sis Keta, she saw me. She was like, Kelly. I was like, all right. Then I got to Keta. We sitting outside, we talking, waiting for other young lady to come. I never met her. Her name is Shonda. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not into fashion. You guys know. Y'all know Keta's a fashion girl. Keta's home decor, fashion, and she's all about that hosting, okay? None of it is my forte. Okay, I like to just look decent, and that is it. But these ladies here, they are getting it in. They're getting it in. So I met Shonda. Sweet. It's amazing how you can meet people like on Instagram, right? Well, she's more so, she's a YouTube, but she's more so Instagram. And you feel like you be fangirling a little bit, because you be like, oh my God, I'm really meeting a whole Instagrammer right here. That's how it was when I met Keta. It was like, I met a whole YouTuber right here. And then they like, well, you a real OG, like, you started back. And that took me out. I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, I did start 13 years ago. But yeah, it just felt so good, and it just felt so good to sit down and just talk. We didn't really talk. I mean, we did talk social media stuff and conservation stuff, but for the most part, it was more about us being women. And it was like the age group. We were all in our 40s, and to just see, you know, like 42, I think 42, 44, 48. It was like we was right in there. And I was like, dang, I got one more year in this group right here. I got one more year. It was just so funny. We had a really good time. I was able to meet everybody I wanted to meet except one lovely lady, Lydia. I did not get to meet her because she had somewhere to go at 5 o'clock, and I just couldn't get away before 5. And the way Charlotte is set up, and the way their parking system is set up, oh my gracious. But when I go back next month, she is my first priority. My first priority. And I'm gonna make sure we all, you know, get a chance to sit down together and chit chat. Cause she's in her 40s as well. She's more so with me. But no, 40 is 40. It don't even matter, because I remember 41, 40, 42, 44. 44 was something else. 44 was something else. But yeah, I just had a good time. I had such a good time, and it was well worth me driving and driving back. And the crazy part about it, I had such issues. You guys know I was getting new tires. I mean, it was so much, because if I wouldn't have got them tires, I'm sure I would have stayed with them tires. Jesus Christ. But no, it was good. It was good, you know. Old Kelly would have been like, put it on the car, put it on the car. Okay, let's have fun, let's have fun. I was being responsible. I was being responsible. But no, I had a good time. And guess what? Let me tell you something. This is how I know your girl is like in a higher vibration. I had one cocktail. I had a French 75. But I had a mocktail at brunch. And I just drank water. I just drank water. But I limited my water because I didn't want to keep drinking, knowing I was going to be getting back on the road. So I just sip. And I drank my drink really slow. I went to the restroom before I left, and I was able to make it home, and I was good. I was good. And I had salmon with some Brussels sprouts. I love me some Brussels sprouts. And then we had like some dumplings, and then we had like these little wagyu steam buns. Oh, so good, so good. But yeah, just had a good time, and it was definitely motivating, because I feel like I don't give myself enough credit. I do not give myself enough credit, and they made me realize that, Kelly, don't sell yourself short. You know, don't sell yourself short. But them ladies, they are doing it, and it was good to be in that space. It was good to, you know, absorb it. But yeah, it was good. It was good. But today is a content day for me. I'm gonna start my dinner around 12. I'm making ribs for the family, so I'm gonna probably put them on around 12. I want to do a real slow cook, like 250. Instead of like a 350, I want to do a 250, so I can cook till about maybe 5 o'clock. So from 12 to 5, good slow cook. Then put the boil on when it get a little crispy. Ooh. But I'll tell you one thing, your girl is tired. I'm trying to let my face depuff so I can start making my videos. I'm gonna do a makeup video, and then I'm gonna do my podcast. So today is, well, I really want to do podcast recordings like starting Saturday, but since the way that my week went, I should have been recording say Friday, but I had took off Friday to do work for the car. This particular month, I'm trying to record all my podcast episodes in one go. So for the month of October, I want all my podcasts to be done in a weekend. I can do it. I can do it. I think I can do it. So I can just talk it out with you guys. I want to do my podcast episodes right here in this spot because I'm doing the room. I need to gut the room out. There's not much to gut out, but I need to gut it out and see the vision. So I'm going to be doing my podcast from this lovely spot. We're going to be here. And yeah, so for the month of October, we'll be here. And hopefully all should go good, because the goal is to have the new podcast studio set up by December or January 1st. But this is so bright. Like, I'm not using any artificial light. I'm just using the light that comes in my living room. And yeah, I was going to move this chair and put it in front of my kitchen so you can kind of like see, give it more of like a homey feel. But the barn door is nice. I'm gonna use these flowers for now. These eucalyptus. These are some old babies here. They don't smell like nothing, but they are good decor. So I'm thinking about putting this in here. I got a little table sitting situation right here, and I'm gonna get some flowers. I have them in a video with a candle, you know. And we're just gonna record the podcast here for October. And if it runs good and it looks good, and everybody is like, you know, liking the vibe, maybe we'll stay here. But I probably won't, because I need a dedicated space where equipment is fully set up and I can just get in, record, and get out. And I don't want to have cameras and anything in my living room. My living room has to be tidy at all times. But yeah, I wanted to just kind of recap that I had such an amazing time. I was trying to get this water open, but my body is just so weak right now. Here we go. I couldn't even get it done. Let's get some water. Yesterday was so much fun. It made me realize something that I really wanted to do that I might not even do anymore. But something personal. And if I do it, you guys will know about it. But I don't know. I'll get into that later. But I had a good time. I had such a good time. We was having our car jams. We had a dance session. I couldn't. Driving back, I listened to 2 podcasts. So yeah, I did 2 1-hour podcasts. And I listened to those. And then the last 30 minutes, I was like getting real tired. I threw on some music. I was just jamming out. But it was so dark, I couldn't talk to y'all. Because when I left, it was still kind of like light dark. But once I hit that highway, it was dark. I left like 7. That's when I got my car. It's like 7:25. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, I had to just close this out, y'all. I had to talk to you guys. I meant to be charging my camera while I was talking to y'all. It's all good. But I will catch you in the next vlog. We got some really good things coming up. If you made it this far, Go ahead and subscribe. Hang out with your girl. We're just gonna have some fun. We're just gonna have some fun. That's all I can say. Yeah. This channel here, this is my baby. iamKeliB is my baby. This channel has been around for a long time. A long time. I think 13 years this channel has been around. And it's probably gonna be around, I think we made 13 years or we made 14 years. Cause October 12th, maybe we made 13 years. I don't know, I gotta look. I think it's 13. But nevertheless, we're here. And this channel, I always say, I know I don't stop putting disclaimers out. Beauty, lifestyle, and we gonna be documenting the podcast. You know, where we going, what we doing, and all that things. I definitely will be documenting the revamp of the room, turn into like a podcast studio. Lifestyle stuff, dating life, because I got one more year in the 40s, y'all. One more year in the 40s. So next year I'll be 49. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Beautiful, but crazy. And yeah, doing beauty. I think I can tell you guys now. I think I can. It don't matter. You just gotta go see. I've had some amazing opportunities that just came on the pipeline, and I secured it. You know what also makes me sit back and think? That I secured something by myself. I know if you have like management, they could probably secure like some bigger things for you, but it just made me feel good that I secured something. Woo, I don't know. So we will have some fun, and I'm excited, and I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you, and thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here, and let's ride this ride, y'all. Let's ride this ride.